آله وصحبه ومن والاه. My dear brothers and sisters, we'll continue with Nida'at al-Iman. Those verses started with Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu. And our verse today, verse number 200 from Surah Ali Imran. Actually, it's the last ayah. That's the last ayah in this chapter. It's how beautiful ending for this, chapter, Surah Ali Imran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Exalted, said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. O you have believed, persevere, be patient and endure patience and remain stationed and fear Allah that you may be successful. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the believers with 4 commands, and all are related to each other. And you have to gain patience and advise each other with that, because we need to support one another. It's very important. This is one of the character that you gain by the support of your community, by the support of your beloved brothers and sisters. So it's very important that if you want to gain patience, that you have to be open to accepting advices. يا الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. This ayah came as a conclusion for what happened in the day of Uhud. That's very clear. However, you need patience not only when you're facing your enemies. You need that patience, and you need to have the ribat, and steadfast on the path when even you're facing the enemy that inside you, the evil that inside you. That's not only the enemies that's outsider, no, even those inside, your desires and all other things that might, shift you from the right path. So it's very important to look at it even from that way. Not only that specific reason, but for the broad cause, So somebody would say, all that just, about fighting enemies and that about jihad. Yes, of course, that was the main reason why that verse revealed. However, we consider that the general statement, العبرة بعموم اللفظ لا بخصوص السبب. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. Can I ask you a question? When you talk about percentage, what's the percentage of patience required that to maintain your faith? What's the Prophet describe patience? Is it quarter of the faith, or more than a quarter, 1/3, or what? It's half. The Prophet said, "As-sabru shatrul iman." And that's half of the faith. Without patience, how you will maintain your salawat, how you will come, at cold nights, you come to the masjid and you make wudu at cold nights and you come to the masjid and pray with jama'ah. So you need patience to maintain your ibadah. You need patience to stay away from haram. And nowadays, haram is everywhere. And it's easy, to fall in haram. So without patience, it's easy to fall in haram. So you need that patience. You need sabr. And you need to remind each other with that. So do not lose that patience. Because patience breeds excellence. If you want to be among those being a highest place of Jannah, you have to be among sabirin. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remind us with this quality and with this property, time after time, and verse after verse. And how many times that was mentioned in the Quran? يَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الصَّابِرِينَ وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ وَإِنَّهَا لَكَبِيرَةٌ إِلَّا عَلَى الْخَاشِعِينَ. So it's very important, my dear brothers and sisters, that we remind ourselves with patience. يَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اصْبِرُوا وَصَابِرُوا وَرَابِطُوا وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all of us to be among sabirin, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant for all of us to be in the company of our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.